Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider issue 6. I love this book. I haven't really talked about it on this channel in great detail. I've talked about it a lot on Patreon, so you can check that out. I'm loving what this book is doing with all of its characters. I think this is a natural progression for a Ghost Rider story after we made Johnny Blaze the King of Hell. So let's just catch up quickly what's going on. Danny Ketch became the spirit of corruption. He's working with Punisher and Wolverine to track down Johnny. Doctor Strange encountered Johnny in a weird place after he dragged Mephisto out of the hotel. You're caught up. It's great. Let's start with this part. I love Johnny getting really pissed off at Doctor Strange for not helping him sooner, because for Johnny, he's been the king of hell for years, like a millennia. He's been there for so long, he's lost track of time itself. And Doctor Strange is like, I've been trying to help you. I'm just trying to find a way to get you out of there without actually destroying everything around us and just corrupting the entire world. Which, to the extent I understand, that's a Doctor Strange thing to do. But I call bullshit, just like Mephisto calls out bullshit. I don't think Steven was actually trying to help him. I think he's had his own life wrapped up, and they do reference a lot of the Mark Waid Doctor Strange things where, he's the surgeon supreme. He's getting his hands back together. Everything with him is just going well. And I honestly think he hasn't even been thinking about Johnny at all. So I really think that's what's happening there. And you can just see Johnny is just getting fed up with this shit. He doesn't want to deal with it anymore. So he's just like, I am finding a way to figure this out for myself. Me and Mephisto, we're working together. We are getting all these demons back to hell. Screw off, Steven. You never helped me. I'm doing this on my own with the devil, which I really liked because it is such a great character moment for Johnny. And then I love the way he looks. I've always loved this new design where he's the ruler of hell in like the one piece and the flaming horns coming out of his head. I think it looks great. I really do like it. And then back in like another part of the story, you have Danny Ketch, who is the spirit of corruption. I know there's a lot of people who are down on the spirit of corruption design. I like it. Like, I think it's exactly what a corruptor would look like. I don't know what that means exactly, but it's over the top. It's got a big sword, and it's really stupid and dumb. And you can see the actual spirit is just trying to drag Danny down with him. And he's like, we got to do this. We'll take everything with us. We can feel all this pain and this fear. So he stabs Frank Castle with his sword. And what that does is it makes Frank feel every corrupt thing he's ever experienced or he's ever done. And I love that design when Frank's just kind of on the ground. And you can see a pile of like black ooze coming out of him. And it has like the shape of the Punisher logo like emulating off of it. It looks so cool. And then Wolverine attacks him. Everything's like, what'd you do? Why'd you do that? And he's like, it's amazing that Frank is still alive and standing, because that means he's not afraid of the corrupt things he's did, or he's not a corrupt person, which I think that's really cool. I really like when they play stuff that way with Punisher, where he does all these bad things, but he doesn't regret it or nothing about him's corrupt. I like when they do stuff like that with him. And it worked really cool in this. I gotta say, I really had fun. So that whole team is starting to figure some shit out, and they're going to a bunch of weird places. The caretaker is there too. She's kind of helping them figure some stuff out. And I'm liking it. Like, I like the spirit of corruption look. Not a lot of people do. I think it's pretty interesting, and I'm having a fun time with it. And that whole story, I like that Wolverine in here. We're harkening back to like is it Hearts of Darkness? This one's called Hearts of Darkness, but is that the name of the other story that had Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and Punisher fight Blackheart? I can't remember if that's the name of it, but it looks fun. I'm having a great time with it. The artwork is great. The writing is super cool. This is probably my favorite book I read this week, actually. And I really hope a lot more people check out Ghost Rider, because this is a character I've always been a fan of. And to see a book like this finally get its due and like have reverence for the source material and these characters, it's really fun. And it's doing a lot of interesting things. Not a lot of things you'd expect, because at the end of this issue, Johnny goes full crazy and grows big Hellboy horns out the side of his skull. Man, this book is fun. And it's issue 6. We're getting a bit of stuff going on here, and I'm loving every second of it. I am obsessed with this book. Like, it's just such a fun read. And it takes itself really seriously, which I love. And we're getting some great stuff with the characters. I know in issue 5, we teased Blackheart's going to make an appearance. So that's got me excited. Classic Blackheart, classic Mephisto. All the classics are there. And we even had Jack-o'-lantern in the Mother of Demons book. So that's really fun too. We're getting a lot of good stuff. And everyone should check out this book. That is my guarantee. You are going to love it. So Ghost Rider number 6. Definitely pick it up. It's well worth your while. So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And like I said earlier, check me out on Patreon. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Tsunami Studios.